Welcome to StoryForge Adventures, where only creativity can save you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of StoryForge Adventures, the literary-inspired TTRPG. Everything is based off of reading, writing, and powered by human creativity. If you're unfamiliar with StoryForge, please check us out at storyforge.com. So we're just going to dive right in. A lot happened last time. Um, the team found their way into the city. They stayed at a kind of a restaurant hostel. They agreed to be smuggled out of the city. And in the process, they weaved their way through, discovering that there was a variety of guard troops patrolling the city. They managed to get to where their contact was in the market. Things were going well, except for the fact that they were not paying attention to where the guard soldiers were. Um, they managed to escape thanks to some quick thinking and ball bearings of all things. But as they were secured in their crates, about to be taken on the path of the city, the guards did find them. A battle ensued, and now battered, beaten, bruised, bloody, the four of them stand over two guard forms that are slowly just kind of dissolving into the ground. Like you look into them, it's kind of like a meaty gunk inside. You see like slivers of something metallic running all throughout it. Um, it's very reminiscent of some things you've seen before. But a quiet settles over the marketplace as you realize you are the only living souls in the marketplace at that moment. And that's where we resume.
I want to smell the thing.
Do not taste it.
Oh,
Not again.
No, don't do that.
Um, you give it a sniff and it smells vaguely, it smells meaty.
Ugh.
Um, but like a weird metallic in it, not like the copper blood smell, but almost like a steel almost. It's very unnatural, but somehow familiar.
can I separate some gunk, like a portion that can I get like a handful of it?
That
You reach in and you pick it up, and even though it's disconnected from the main part of it, you can see some of the little filaments in there. It's still kind of slowly dissolving in your hand.
This is the
Ugh.
second time you've taken the goop
What?
and we kill.
How many times did we tell you
What?
don't eat it? Don't.
What happens with the
No,
goop
don't ask.
the
Don't ask
longer
that
that it
question.
stays
Oh
in my
God.
hand?
It just continues to kind of disintegrate. It's like it just like slowly melts, and it's not so much that it like melts off, it just almost like kind of evaporates, and just even like the metal pieces kind of just slowly crumble into little bits.
So I wanna grab it
Okay.
and I wanna be ha ha ha, you believed it. And then I just throw it on the floor.
No. Okay, thank God.
Is there like fruit
You thought I
next
was
to
gonna
coffee?
eat it, but it didn't
did.
taste good the last
You
time. It
you
was
look to the
gonna
side.
evaporate in my brain, no, in my stomach, maybe in
Didn't
my brain
taste good the
too.
last time. That's funny.
Yeah, so you were at the fruit stand, and there's a lot of smash crates and boxes and stuff, and there's variety of fruit. You might have to pick some slivers off of some things, but yes, there is some fruit.
Is there any that's soft enough that I could throw at Scarlet?
Anything's soft enough if you throw it hard enough.
Amazing. Let's go.
Anything soft
She's-
enough
I
to
open
she's-
my
like-
mouth to try to see if I can land the
No, don't do
fruit and
that.
I can
Oh
take a
my
bite. Like,
God.
when you're throwing like stuff and you're like, ah, like that.
I hate this.
Also heavily injured, but I'm still doing that.
Okay, Kavi, roll a handwriting check to see if you can accurately target Scarlet's mouth.
Amazing.
DC 11.
Oh God. Okay.
I assume you have like a negative handwriting though.
I don't know what my handwriting is. Where is my handwriting? Oh no, I don't have negative handwriting.
That was
Heck,
honestly
Hey, I got a
shocking.
15, so she's gonna
Yeah.
literally
Okay, so
pick
it's
up.
going right out of your face. Scarlet,
My God.
handwriting check to see if you catch it
What?
at advantage because of your overpower from last time.
This is the
DC
check.
13.
Oh my god, that's the check. I forgot.
I mean, you are welcome to pass on this and just
I
let a piece
would
of fruit hit
like
you in the face.
I would like to pass on the check and just choose the fruit to hit me in the face because I don't want to take away
Okay,
the
you
advantage.
start and you go, and then just this pear just ricochets off of your nose.
What fruit is it? A pear?
There's a pear.
It's a pear. I'll just try to grab whatever pieces I have around my face and just like, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's it. I'm faced.
Yum, 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 yum.
Oh wait,
I-
they dissolve, so I can't loot them. Oh, that's so sad.
Yep, you're standing there, even like not even just the inside, like the armor is slowly degrading and it's not like rusty, but
Oh.
it's almost like it's just like slowly coming apart.
I
Yeah,
have
there
an
will be
idea.
nothing that you would be able to take from them.
But
Yeah. Okay.
but people were running away scared, correct?
Yes, as far as you
When
can tell, you
you-
are in an empty marketplace.
When you run away scared, you drop everything that you have and go.
Oh my God.
Which means that there's a lot of people's pertinence around. Can I try to see if there's anything around that has like a wallet or something? So money. We have no money.
We have money.
You actually
It's
have
just that
an
we...
entire bag of coin that Taria is holding.
Not enough. We don't know what's happening outside the city. We want to still keep outside the city. Can I just go around and try
Stop
to
looting
see
people's
what I can
livelihoods.
steal?
Scarlet, no.
I just want to check.
Okay,
Maybe we just take a little bit. What if they have
roll.
100,000 coins and I just take 10 coins? I don't think they're gonna miss that.
Roll roll a research check to see what you can find.
This I will get the advantage, and I am not looking for money only. I'm just trying to look for anything and everything around me and try to look at as much as possible. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably didn't even need that.
Mm.
Yeah, the second one was worse. What check was that again?
That was a research.
18.
18. Okay. So you start walking around and you're going through and you do find some cash boxes. It was still relatively early in the morning, so there's not a lot of money in there. Like you'll find some with a couple of coins. Across from where the fruit stand was, you actually do find the cash box has about 10 or so coins in it, and then below it there is actually a health potion if you were so interested. And
Yeah.
we'll assume you take that, but that's up to you. And then as you're going back over to check the fruit stand again, you actually notice the small dog folk who had been there before. And it goes, "Oh, hello. Seems you took care of that. I can no longer offer you kumquats, but would you still like some tomatoes?"
Tomatoes are
Tomatoes,
very nice.
yes. We would absolutely love tomatoes. I do keep the health potion, by the way.
Okay.
And
No one
also,
here but
is
us.
there anything that I could use? Do we have anything that we can carry stuff on? Because I know that we had the clothes, but I didn't know if Holly gave us like an actual bag or something. Because I
I
also
would
wanted to steal a bag.
I would say if you look around long enough, you could probably find like probably a pair of satchels if you really want them.
Yeah, I would like just like a crossbody type of thing
Yep.
that probably very similar to how the sword looked to
Okay.
kind of like
Yeah,
carry
I'd
stuff.
say you can find probably two of those, and then probably we'll say about probably combined between the closest couple stalls about 60 or so coins.
Perfect.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I'll respond to this person. I believe we still have some tomatoes. Let me make sure everyone else also wants tomatoes, and I go back and ask them if we still want to get out of the city.
No, tomatoes is to stay in the city. kumquats was to get out of the city. He has no more kumquats.
Oh, but
Oh,
I have in my
shit. Okay,
notes
got
that
it.
kumquats are for staying in the city. I'm sorry for correcting you.
I mean, I could be back. I could have it backwards. You are entirely correct.
I have my
Yes.
notes.
So
I'm sorry.
he's
I'm very
basically asking if you want to
pedantic about
stay
this.
in the city.
Okay.
He has no more
Okay, so
tomatoes.
let's blah, 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 blah. I'll ask them if we wanna. I'll be like, oh, I'll be right back, and then I ask them if we wanna stay in the city.
Well, they're both fruits.
Should we stay in the city then? Because it's not like, I mean, we can either stay with their help or we could try to get out on our own. But I
I
don't.
feel like we're gonna need the
Dang.
resistance's help because we
Yeah.
just murdered 2 guards in the middle of a public area, and I don't know how we're going to get out of this without help, actually.
I'm down with this. I don't think that on our own is pretty wise right now.
Kartik is like looking at the bodies of the things that they're dissolving. I think this happened before you went to go talk to the person, but he like stuck his finger in the goop,
Yeah,
Kartik,
tastes good,
why?
right?
looked at it, and then
Well,
like shook it off, and he's just
Draws like a
looking at
smiley
it.
face with the remains.
Oh my God, I love that.
That's funny.
Okay,
are you
so
okay?
I'm observing.
Observing
The
what?
dog folk is kind of just watching you. Okay.
You're scaring the dog, folk.
are
So
dog
mean, I'm
folk and
sorry.
cat folk historically not liking each other, or is that a
Ye-
harmful
um,
stereotype?
No,
That
it's
is a little bit of a
racism.
that is a little bit of a racist stereotype.
Okay.
Anti-racism.
It's I want to be informed. I am not afraid to assume
I
that I
mean,
don't
there
know
are
everything.
people of all races and genders and whatever that dislike each other, races, backgrounds, genders. That you're gonna find someone who dislikes someone no matter what, but
Very true.
typically no, outside of the techno organics tend to be looked down upon just because they were soldiers in the war that no one really wanted. Even though most of them were forced into such servitude.
Yeah, I was forced into it. I didn't like it either. All techno organics are bad.
And the dog folks just
I'm
kind
very
of still
happy you
sitting there.
understood.
We'll have our,
So
we'll have
we wanna
our
stay or
tomato,
what?
tomato. We'll have our
Yeah, we
kumquats,
want to
please.
stay, I think.
Give us our
Okay.
kumquats.
He's kind of like, I honestly don't remember what I'm supposed to say. This all
That's
kind
okay.
of threw me. Do you want to
There's
come
nobody
with me
here.
or
There's
no?
nobody here. We'll go in the city. We'll stay in the
Yes.
city. We'll
Yeah.
stay here. We'll go with you.
Okay.
Oh
Me
my
too.
God, deal.
Okay. So everyone's following?
Yes.
Yes.
So all right. So he starts leading you through. There was the building behind. He takes you through there, and it's a long weaving path. There's even some passageways where like you have to get down your hands and knees to follow after him, and you eventually actually go down what you thought was just into a basement, but it actually leads further into the ground. And as you get down there, like you get that kind of that musty smell, kind of like the mold and mildew, that just perpetual dampness. You just feel it all over you. And as he's walking, you start seeing little lights everywhere. There's kind of like little magical glow lanterns everywhere. And as your eyes become accustomed to the dark and as you get deeper, you start to realize that what you thought you were maybe going into like a sewer or something, but you're deeper than that. You're deeper than like even that tunnel that Jeremy had taken you through. And as you're walking through, you start to see kind of like old dilapidated houses that are built with like some look like they're built with stone, some look like they're built with clay, some look like they're built just giant rocks put together. Um, and it looks like there's essentially like an ancient city down here as he leads you along. And he doesn't talk much, but you do find out eventually that his name is Alabaster. Um, and he leads you along through this, and he clearly knows where he's going. And eventually he gets you to this kind of really big, I mean, we can call it a warehouse, and this one looks like it's more modern than the rest of them. Like everything else looks old and probably decades, if not centuries old, and this looks like it's probably made in the last 10 or so years. Oh, probably not even that. Probably like the last 4 or 5-ish years. So it's definitely a more modern building. And he just looks at you and goes, okay, this is where I go. It was very nice to meet you, I guess.
Of course it was nice to meet us. We're
Yeah, it was
great.
nice to meet us. I agree.
Where you go? Are you leaving us now? Or is this your home and we go?
Oh no, I have a home. You go in there, you talk to those people, and I don't know what I'm going to do about my smashed stand.
This is what the
Oh, wait, I
waitress
have
mentioned.
gold. I would like to give the gold to how much do you
Oh my
need?
god, all the effort that I took stealing was worth it because Sabrina was holding the gold.
Oh my lord.
I believe like 2 episodes ago, I specifically said she was just going to give it to some random person.
Yes, you did.
How much
know-
do you need for your fruit
Oh.
stand?
I don't know. I need to kind of rebuild it, but
I'm
the
just gonna
crumpled
take like a
note kind of takes
handful.
care of me.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a handful anyway.
He just kind of looks at it and like your handful, like I mean, he's like
It's like,
oh, I think we figure Taria's about 6 feet tallish, so he's probably less
great.
than half of your size. So your handful, he's like almost like this is almost like a too much for him. He's like, oh, okay, thank you. And he just kind of walks in. His little tail is wagging back and forth.
Aww.
And he
That's
waddles
cute.
away.
pay for
Yeah.
all of the people he knows college
Oh.
education with that, in addition to a fruit stand.
Yeah,
Oh
that I
my
mean,
lord.
honestly, the counter was smashed, the boxes were smashed, plus with the amount of fruit that was probably ruined. Like some of it's gonna be salvageable, some of it's ruined. You probably that handful, about half of it probably would have paid for what was destroyed.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, we
wow.
paid him for the pear too.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you didn't steal.
Fuck.
What?
Now
Don't
I
make
will
it your
take
life's
care of the
mission to
money.
steal.
So you stand
No,
at
it's
the
not my life mission. It's just to make sure that we're set up good.
It
Okay,
is your
that's
life
fair.
mission
We're
to
gonna have a
steal.
warehouse.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a
So this
warehouse.
warehouse has like a couple of big doors in the front, some kind of higher up windows. As you were walking up, you can see there's probably like a door on each side. A woman walks up in, just general apparel, hair pulled back. She's come with me and walks you through the warehouse. There's tables, there's beds, there's desks. Like this appears to be a major hub for whatever this is. And you get to the opposite end essentially, and there are three people there. There is a full cat folk. He stands taller than Taria, kind of that light gray fur, heavy furred, big ears, yellow eyes, just watching.
People.
Shorter woman, older lady, gray hair. She actually has like a scar through one eye, and you're
Your
not sure,
people.
but you think that the eye might actually be dead. And then the center is an older gentleman. Can't really place. He might be older than the woman, might not be. Kind of balding on top, like the fringe around here, some stubble. Given the way everyone kind of like looks to him, you can infer that he's probably someone of importance, potentially the leader. You're not certain. I was, oh, so these are the ones that Alabaster brought. Well, welcome to the Crumpled Note.
That's cool.
You've made a
That
bit
is a
of
cool name.
a name for yourself.
What's our name?
And at that moment,
Troublesome scribble.
he kind
I
of
love it.
looks at actually Kartik, make a proofreading check for me.
Oh no. What have I done? What have I
What?
done here? I just thought it was funny. I
Maybe
didn't
you're gonna
mean
get
to
like
do
a
this.
specific name.
Oh,
You
no,
specifically.
me specifically. A proofreading check. I got a
Yeah.
5.
Even though he had like kind of like these loose robes on, it just really drew your attention because you don't have a keyboard in your arm anymore, but he does. Like
Whoa.
even with that low roll, you could still see like that boxy outline.
Oh.
And he looks at you like, my name is Victorian, and he looks at you, and he's looking at you. He kind of pauses at Scarlet, and then he goes, and then he looks, and he's like, no, I'm the leader of this location, and then he looks at Kartik, and he stops,
Oh, no.
and he looks back, and his eyes get wide, and then he looks at Scarlet, and he goes, Kartik, what have you done?
What?
Why are you here? What have you done?
What?
Who's that? Why do you?
QZ36678 override. Scarlet, I need you to make me a
Uh-oh.
brainstorming check.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
How do you know that person?
Brainstorming is 15.
Okay. So you know exactly what this man just told you. As a techno-organic who was forced into servitude, you had a override code installed in your brain. Because, as someone who, maybe didn't actually want to be, a soldier in a war that they did not care about, there had to be a way to control you. However,
Oh my God.
as you hear that and your brain starts firing, you have a second memory. It was shortly after the three of you had actually met Kartik, and you were having some issues with the third eye that you used to have, and Kartik had told you that he had some familiarity with the techno-organics, and he had actually he connected some wires to that eye and was working to fix it. And a moment you had felt something, and it's like something that was missing, but you couldn't quite place what it was. And he didn't say anything, and you didn't say anything because he was very nervous, and it was kind of cute and all that. So you never really say anything. You never really asked. But now, as you hear that, it does nothing. That override code does nothing to you.
Yes.
So
I
what
just-
do you do?
Hee hoo.
Oh, do I know what it would have done to me?
It basically would have made you just kind of like go limp. Like you still
I
would have
wanna-
stood, but
I want to pretend to go limp.
okay. Plotline check with advantage.
Okay, not bad. Wow, the second one sucked. Plotline?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 17, 18, 19, 19.
Okay. There's not even a moment's of
my
hesitation.
God.
Like you know it's supposed to happen, even though you are in full control. You can just accurately, your head drops, your shoulders slump, and everyone that
What?
sees it is going to believe that you have gone into this override. And Victorian looks back. Kartik, what? Why are you?
What the actual
Why?
heck?
What?
I'ma draw my sword.
Why? Hello?
And
How did you
Coffee
bring her?
literally picks up
How-
like her staff.
How did you bring her?
Bring
Why?
her
Why
what?
are you with Kartik? You designed her. You created her. You
Yeah.
built her.
Uh,
How are you with her?
I
You
don't
did
know.
what?
I don't know. I work. I saw you peek. That was funny. I don't.
How is she here?
Because I don't know. She's just. I mean, I do. Yeah.
Taria's gonna wave the sword between both of them and
Yeah,
go
literally.
turn her back on. Now.
Tari, you pointed
can
at the
you-
dude. I'm
Do
gonna
any
point it
of
at
you-
Kartik.
Do any of you know who this is? Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
Kartik, I know.
I'm not
No.
subscribing to your racism.
No, this is QZ. This is the prototype QZ. This is one of the
Okay.
top prototypes that Kartik designed and built towards the end of the war. This. I don't know what happened to some of her techno-organic parts, but this was one of the top prototypes that was built before moving on to the ex-soldiers. She was
Okay,
incredibly
put her back
dangerous,
on.
incredibly powerful.
Yeah,
I
and a
don't
little bit
understand
nuts
why
in the
she's
head.
here.
We got that, but like she's our friend though. Like put her back
Yeah.
on now. Now.
Yeah. Please. Thank
Now.
you. Also,
I'm
she's
still
a
not
person.
subscribing to your racism, so
Do you actually pop up and laugh?
No.
Okay.
That's so funny.
No, and
No,
as
I wanna
this is
keep
happening,
I
the
wanna keep
guards are getting
pretending that
closer,
I'm
and there was
reset.
more guards than you thought there were, and they're all drawing swords, they're pulling spears, they're knocking bows.
No, no, she's
The
nice. She's
heck?
okay.
Bro, we did nothing wrong. You guys are being racist towards our friend.
I thought
She's
She's
not
okay.
harming
She's-
you, is she? Are you pretending?
She is one of the most lethal prototypes ever developed, and you have just brought her a techno-organic into the headquarters of the Crumpled node, which is fully against the Chromium King, who controls the techno-organics.
Bestie, do you hear yourself?
What?
Like you're still perpetuating the stereotype? Like
I'm
What?
emphasis
wondering why
Just
you
wait,
were
hang
so
on.
excited,
Wait,
'cause,
what?
like,
I need
if
to write
she's
down
so
all this lore, though.
powerful,
Wait
Write
a
it all
minute.
down. Write it all down.
then wouldn't you want her on your side instead of immediately treating her like an enemy?
exactly.
No
Put
one
my
has
friend
seen
back on.
no one has seen Kartik in 5 years.
I was in prison.
Well,
He
3
was
of
in
those he was
prison
with
with
us.
us.
We don't know
for
what
3
happened to
years.
him. We don't know what happened to her. We don't know that any of you are not a threat.
We did we were there. We fought the people, the soldiers, and we've been fighting the soldiers and
Specify what
so
soldiers?
the bad ones, the evil ones who have the city, and we've been fighting them. And we were doing really good, and we were there for like a couple years, and then we were in prison because we tried to bonk them, and the bonk didn't work, and then they brought ships, and then we are in prison, and now we're here, and we're fighting the AI, and that's it, and that's what's going on.
I will bonk you.
Don't bonk me!
Why didn't you tell us any of this?
We're fighting!
We had rest moments.
We did. We ate soup together.
Was
We
good
We
soup.
shared that nice
did.
meal.
It
No,
was
I'm
too
still.
good soup. It was too good soup.
So now Victorian is looking at the other two of you, and he goes, "You did not know that Kartik was one of the top designers and builders of techno-organic soldier prototypes?"
That's right, guys.
Is
I'm
this
so
why
good.
you
I'm
have
so good at
such a low
programming. Guys, I'm so good at
self-esteem?
guys, I'm so good at
No,
programming.
we
Because
did
he's an
not.
engineer, of
Guys, I'm
course.
so good at programming.
Scarlet, you're off.
It's okay. It's not Scarlet. It's Beatrice. This is what's occurring inside Scarlet's brain.
Are you saying you did people's laundries because you had no self-confidence because all you knew is how to code?
No, because I thought if I would be nice, they wouldn't be mean to us, and then we could,
Kartik,
like,
that's not how
be
that
okay.
works.
That's how it works in the movies.
Are you just
You should
asocial?
stop. You should stop watching movies and start reading books.
I haven't seen movies or books in 5 years.
Turn Scarlet back on. Kartik or whoever the other leader,
If
sir.
Victorian.
Victorian.
If nothing I did worked, then no, I can't. I don't think I could. I don't have my
You could
things
try.
anymore.
You could try. You could try.
I don't
try.
have my things anymore.
Scarlet. What if I'm gonna just like start smacking her like, hello, hello.
Does the
Poking-
override code work both ways?
I'm just gonna keep like pretend being a puppet. Like
Right, I'm gonna maybe scoop her up and just leave.
You're just gonna pick her up and try to leave?
Yeah, I'm not getting good vibes from these folks. I'll tell them. I'm not getting good vibes from you.
You didn't pass the vibe check.
No.
So as you turn, you never really clocked how many people were in here, but that entire upper rafter probably has about a dozen or so archers at the moment.
Oh god.
There's probably close to a dozen, if not more, armed guards, that have weapons. I mean, you did just get brought to their secret hideout and are now trying to leave after a fight. So Victorian just looks, hold on, just put her down. Kartik, come speak with me.
Okay.
Will you come
I'll
speak
put
with me?
Scarlet down. I'll put Scarlet.
Okay.
And
So-
like straighten her out too.
So Victorian kind of comes over, puts his arm or his hand on Kartik's shoulder and leads him over. And he's just
I'm
like
gonna get killed.
Good.
he leaves you a little bit apart from everyone else. Kartik, just why? Why are you trying to help her? Are you trying to redeem something? What are you doing?
She's a this is a CJ question. She's just a person, right? Like they're all just people.
She was a person,
Perfect.
and as
Okay,
part of the
that's what I thought.
techno-organic process,
assuming.
you implanted
No,
her
she's
with various pieces of technology to turn
Also,
her
I want to
into more of the
clarify,
super
not only
soldier.
she was a person, she was a child.
Mhm.
Child
gonna bring that part up.
I don't
torturer,
remember. I don't
child
remember that part.
torturer.
I don't remember that part. Hang on, wait. Hang on. I wasn't
Because
part of that one.
canonically, Scarlet does not have a family because her family sold her when she was a child to the people that were like recruiting for techno organics because they were poor, and they were like, money for us to eat, and we don't have to take care of another mouth. Yeah, take her.
So much lore
So-
dumping at the same time. What the heck?
No,
Yeah.
that happened in like the first episode
It,
of
Oh,
the
It
first
did.
session.
but
Oh.
I would say that probably by the time she got to you, as you had the
Yeah,
designs
I
specific for her,
agree.
she
Okay,
was
not
probably
child
not a
torturer,
child.
I've been
just
imagining myself as the
general
same age as
torturer.
you mostly. I've been
I'm
imagining
pointing
Kartik
at
as
him.
young.
General torturer.
General
Torturer.
torture.
So the question still hangs in the air.
I don't know.
Why?
She's a real person. She's a real person. Okay, it's you know. So it's like, you know.
I don't think he knows
No.
very much.
So are you?
It's messed up, man.
And he looks really closely at you. He goes, Kartik, is this how you're trying to make amends for what we did?
Bro,
For what
so-
we had to do, what we were forced to do?
I mean, I I mean, I can help. I make things. I don't know. I can fix things.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Spring break.
If I could give you bardic inspiration, I would.
Spring break.
Spring break.
And so, Kartik, you remember this guy, this Victorian. He worked with you closely. He was actually the lead on your team.
Mhm.
And he knows you probably better than anyone, maybe outside of the three people you've been adventuring with. So the kind of mode that Kartik has where he shuts down when he gets nervous, like he recognizes this. And he starts to understand, and he says, Kartik, just tell me, is she on our side? Is she dangerous?
Not very.
Is she
Very
dangerous
both.
to us? Roll a plotline check with advantage.
I have to say that she is. I had to not. I can't say she's not dangerous.
It might have been a disadvantage if you had said she wasn't dangerous, to be honest.
Yeah. I got an 11. 12 minus 1. My plotline checks are not very good.
That was with advantage?
Yeah, I got a 12 and an 8.
Okay. He looks at you and he goes, what are you going to do now? Where are you going?
We're here. we're here. We're here. That's where we're going. We asked for the tomato, and then we had to fight the big guys, and now we're at the kumquat, and now we have to go help the big idiot, and then it's. I mean,
You met
we're
the
gonna.
waitress.
Yeah. How do you think we
Well-
got here?
But why?
Because we shouldn't. I don't know. We're not. I don't want to live in prison forever, and they're gonna put everybody in prison, and then they're gonna take over the world, and then we're gonna be dead, and then there's gonna be nothing, and then it's just gonna be, yeah, that. She fell over again. For everybody, or something.
And he looks back at the others. He goes, I know you're all listening. You're not fooling me. What do you have to say?
Poppy is literally just like tapping Scarlet on the head with her staff. Like she's very zoned out and just tapping her with her staff. And she's like, huh? Listening?
Oh my fucking god.
I love that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Taria, were you listening to something?
I was listening to something, and all I was gonna say is turn my friend back on.
Does the code work both ways, Tim? I'm gonna ask one more time because I forget if you heard.
It does.
I'll say the same code again. Well, I don't remember what it was.
It was
but I'm assuming I know what it is.
QZ36678.
Okay, I'll say that.
Say it.
QZ36778. There you go.
Oh, thank goodness.
Very exaggeratedly, like cartoonishly. That was a good nap.
Oh
Coffee
my
bonks are a little
god.
harder this time.
Ow!
That was a very, very strange way for you to react to a bonking. I feel sure that you would be more violent. Are you okay? Are you feeling okay?
It's Scabby. I can't be violent towards Scabby. She has enough trauma already. At this point, Scabby is literally like my child.
That's so cute.
Did you know that cursed blob cursed blob?
Cursed blob!
Oh no.
You
That's
are
a new
speaking
one.
that into existence!
That's a new one.
Did you know that
It's
cursed
all
rock?
her fault.
She can
Cursed
walk.
blob.
She can
Did you-
walk.
Did you know that, Scarlet?
Cursed rock can walk?
Yeah.
I thought she was a rock.
No, she's got legs.
So meanwhile, Victorian
Does she
is
twiddle her
waiting.
feet?
Victorian
She
is still
twiddles her
waiting for your
toes.
answers if you have anything to add to what Kartik said.
I mean, I'm good now. My friend's back on.
You guys have nothing else. That's so
I'm
funny.
just going to stare at the guy. Just stare it. Not even any certain way, just stare at him.
So you're not trying to intimidate him or
I'm not
convince
trying
him
to.
of anything?
I'm literally just trying to weird him out and not know what to react because I'm not
Sounds
attempting
like
to
an
do anything.
intimidation.
I just want to fuck with him. But
Well-
not in like a menacing or like way. I just want to fuck with him. Just
Okay, well, I'll just point to Scarlet and be like, clearly she is not attacking you. Therefore, she's all good.
I think the most dangerous person is me with my hallucinations, because sometimes I just see things and it just it's not really fun. Do you want to hear about Cursed Rock?
she twiddles her toes.
Victorian kind of like
I'm
puts his
so
arm around
happy that my comment
Kartik
made
and
it this
goes,
far.
Are any of them okay?
No.
I've been in prison for 5 years. How many years? 3
3
years.
Three.
I can't believe my
That's
twiddling
like
her
5.
toes made it this far. I remember looking at that the other day,
No.
and I meant to say
He
kicking
goes,
her feet.
Kartik, are you just tell me, are you with us? Or
Yeah.
are you just looking for a way out?
Potato soup, kumquat. What other thing do we have to say?
I don't think
Tomato.
what's the
No,
answer?
tomato was
But you-
out of the city. Tomato
Oh,
was
yeah,
out of the
you're
city.
right.
Congrats,
Oh,
you
right,
learned the
right, right.
passwords. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
Are you with us or are
Oh
you
my
just
God.
trying to
Yes,
get
I'm
out?
with you. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Just to
I
be
think they want to get out of
clear-
here, but I'm with you.
If we're with you, are we fighting against the people who imprisoned us?
He
Yeah,
takes
I
a
don't want to
moment and he
fight
goes,
against my friend.
we are against
Oh crap! I didn't ask that question.
we
I
are
understand now.
against the forces that are manipulating everything. The
Yeah,
the
fuckers.
Chromium King and his
No, that sounds different. Hang on.
Mold it to a
Hang on,
his
wait, that doesn't sound like
guardian
what they're doing.
Oh,
responsive
that
output.
motherfucker!
Wait, hang
I
on.
get it super
You've heard of the
violent
Chromium King
and
before.
start
Oh, okay, great.
like screaming like nonsense against the Chromium King, which is the one that I don't know controls the techno-organics and all of that. And
Yeah.
that motherfucker piece of shit deserves to die, fucker!
did. If I remember correctly, Jeremy had actually mentioned him to you. We are trying to
He kicks children.
Oh, I hate
we are
it.
trying to remove this unnecessary assault on creativity. They are trying to dismantle us, destroy our creativity, make it all this artificial bullshit.
Oh, so this does have to do with this in the bag, in your bag, the goop.
Oh, that would have
yeah, I
melted by
grabbed-
now.
Oh,
That was long gone.
So it does have to do with the. Oh, it's empty. Never mind.
I mean,
So-
I'd be down as long as we're not being racist towards our friends.
So this
Chromium
Victorian is
King.
looking at you, Kartik, and you can tell in his eyes he really wants to trust you because he remembers you and he remembers you having a good heart. So
Aw.
roll one more plot line
It's a
check.
stupid
He
plot
does
line
have
check.
a good
at
heart.
advantage
Stupid plot line
to
check.
convince him.
Jesus Christ. That's a 7. Not good. That's a 16. That's a 15. A little better.
Can I chime in?
Sure.
I just want to talk to the guy and say, by the way, I faked that. He took away the code like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah! Woo!
You were okay the whole time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard everything that you guys said. I just thought it was funny.
Woohoo!
I was
Head
hoping that
okay? Copy bonks you a lot.
I'm so smart.
Oh, yeah,
I'm so smart.
yeah, it's okay. It
Woohoo!
reboots my brain, so it helps me think better. She does
Oh my
something.
gosh, did I hurt you when I was slapping you?
It's okay. Cavi sometimes bunks people in her sleep, and we share the cell a lot, so I'm used to being bunked in the head.
What did I do?
Yippee, yippee,
Yeah.
yippee, yippee, yippee. I'm just so happy.
So Victorian is taking all this in, and there's
It's
the
like,
cat
I'm fine.
folk
You can
there,
tell the
there's the
code
old
again. Like,
lady,
it's not gonna do anything.
and it takes a few
Haha,
few
you believed
moments,
it.
and he just kind of like goes like this, and like all the guards kind of lower their weapons. The archers unknock their arrows, put them away.
That's good.
Kartik, I want to believe you, so I'm going to believe you. And if you're
Okay.
going to help us, you need to be properly equipped.
Yes.
And he
my
walks away
God.
for a moment and he comes back.
Guys, I get to have a sword.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get your keyboard back.
He is going to get his keyboard back.
Ah!
So I need to readjust something in there. But he comes back and he gives you a kind of like a satchel, and in it are 2 keyboards.
Oh.
There is a black one that
You
has
added
like
it to my
green
sheet.
letters on it,
Okay.
or there is a gray one, but when you look at it, it's not like a typing keyboard, it's a musical keyboard.
Oh no, you're making me choose.
All right, so Kartik, in the satchel, you have the 2 keyboards,
Oh,
and
God.
so you have 2, but they're different than the ones that you had. Like these ones are not permanently implanted. You will actually be
Oh!
able to change them. If you are in battle, it will take an entire turn,
Wait,
and
but I
all
have both.
attacks against you will be at advantage.
Oh, I don't care.
So, as you're looking, which one do you want to install?
Oh, which one I want to put on first? Okay. Oh, wow, 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 wow.
And these
wow,
are going
wow.
to be fueled by your creativity points.
Oh.
Every keyboard will have one
Shit.
latent skill, and then each one will provide you with additional skills that you can use your creativity points with.
Oh my God, so cool.
The black one is more focused on AI enemies. You can target them, you can scramble them, you can attempt to even like reprogram and shut them down.
Mhm.
The gray musical one is more of a provides healing aspects.
Oh, I'm gonna use that one for
Oh
right now.
my
I'm gonna use that one
God.
for right now. I'm gonna use that one for right now.
Okay.
Please,
So
I'm
you
still so
you
weak.
put it on your arm, you insert the wires where like the ports where you kind of like scrape some scabs off a little bit, and you just feel it go through you, and you feel it, and you understand, and like your
Woohoo!
creativity is just boosted, and you
Wahoo!
just
Yippee!
you feel a little more whole.
Oh. Oh. That's cool.
So Kartik, you
look.
now have the keyboard back to your arm.
It's on my arm now.
And Victorian looks at you as you're kind of adjusting to have it back, and goes,
Mira.
"Do me proud, Kartik. Do me proud."
Yay! I'll pretend like I was cheering, but I was trying to catch another hair
Yeah.
tie so I can put it on my arm.
So, and then he just kind of takes it. He's like, "All right, I want to trust you, but I still need you all to prove yourself. We have not heard from our chapter, if you will, in Nereteropolis in some time. We need someone to breach the border, find that chapter, and discover what's happened to it. I am tasking you with this. This will be how we know if we can trust you.
We're pretty good at breaching things.
Can we take a nap first?
I don't want to know.
Oh, a nap.
We could
So-
really use a nap because that last battle really took it out of us, and like I
We
can't
can
even do
arrange for
magic.
that.
That's okay. I have.
But I'm just telling you now,
Spells.
when you go, look for the twin fires in the plains.
The
That will be
twin
your
fire-
contact.
Write that down.
The twin fires twin in
The
the
twin
plane.
fires in the plains. That will be your contact.
Hmm.
That will be the person who will help you breach the wall, breach the border of Nereteropolis, help get you past the guards, get you in, and hopefully you can find out what's happened to our allies there. Will you
So,
do this?
Like
So how do we get
narrator,
out
I'm
of
in.
there?
Opolis, narrator. Yes, we will help.
How do we leave the city? I don't know if you kind of listened to us before because you were freaking out about Scarlet, but anyways, we killed people like AI.
We killed
Did
the
you
bad
kill
guards. The
the-
guards.
Oh, the Guardian Responsive Outpost Knights. Some guy who thinks he's really cool named them that. We just called them the Groks.
Crocs.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Crocs.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
that will be problematic. So probably good you're getting out of the city.
Yeah, but
let's-
how?
We did also kill a couple
Have
of
you
guards.
noticed that you're in this underground city? Scriptoria was built on top of old Scriptoria. There's an entire city here. We have pipes, tubes, tunnels, whatever. We can get you out.
You're
Amazing.
saying we could have come down here from the start? Who said we're going through this fender?
So it took you probably an hour and a half to get here. It probably
Oh
would have,
my god.
you probably would have been out of the city in the other method in about 30 minutes.
Bro.
So you were still in the middle of this. You would still have to get out. It's not a quick journey. So we can help you. We don't have a lot to spare. We have probably 2 more healing potions that you can take with you if you would like.
Yeah, I think the naps also will help too, especially since
Okay,
we're only going to
let's-
have limited healing.
I could sleep
Yeah,
right on
I mean,
this
we
floor.
should probably take like a long rest if we're able to, because I, for one, am at 11 hit points.
Yeah,
40.
we need Taria, please. Please,
So-
Taria,
yes,
thank you.
please.
Okay, so he's like, all right, let's find you some beds, and he gets you there and he lays you down. You're just snuggling up, you're kind of falling asleep, and you haven't been asleep for very long when you hear boom,
Oh,
boom. So this would count as a short rest as you wake up. You restore one of your lower level spell slots and half of your hit points.
All right, I'm doing a lot better
Oh,
now.
oh, so I'm at full health again.
Yeah.
I
So
am
as
not, but I'm way
so
better.
as you're hearing this doom, 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 it's getting more and more frantic. And as you're kind of sitting up and looking around, people are losing their minds. Like they're running
Uh-oh.
around, they're grabbing stuff. And the cat folk that was there before next to Victorian picture starts getting, you need to get out of here. We need to go. We need to go. And everyone just going wild, grabbing what they can. People are actually starting to set fires to things. Like, we need to go. We need to go. And everyone's just scattering. You see people opening the two doors that were in the floor. And people are starting to file down there. What do you want to do?
Follow the guy, I guess. No?
Yeah,
I just
I
wanted a
mean,
peaceful nap, but now we seem to be at like going into the end of the city. Let's go.
I'm quite a heavy hitter. I want to make sure that everyone else gets out first, so that if there are, I don't know, it sounds like there's something dangerous. So if something is coming, I want to make sure that no one gets hurt. So I'll probably linger towards the back.
Okay, so everyone's headed towards these stairs, and you guys being a little more seasoned warriors, you're kind of ushering some people down there, and Victorian's helping. He's one of the leaders, wants to be the end. Um, and you're listening, and it sounds like there are troops approaching.
Ah.
That's not good.
And as some of the last people are going down, those front doors just explode open. They do you hear them? They like as they roll
No.
across the floor. And is everyone going down this tunnel now?
Well, who else is left?
It's basically just you guys at this point.
Okay, so yes.
So as you're
Right.
going down this tunnel, you look up, and in the background you can see probably at least a dozen of those soldiers that you just fought. But in the front, there's all of you just take a moment, and you don't understand what you see. Kartik, you're looking at this figure, and they have ears and they have tails and like the tiger stripe that you have, and a keyboard on the arm. And Taria, you recognize like this armor and this blue kind of cloak over them. Kavi, you recognize the skin and the hair and the face. And Scarlet, you recognize the prosthetic legs and the third eye that's
What?
in the head. And as you're slowly creeping down the
My
tunnel, you
bitch!
suddenly realize that maybe there was a reason you were kept alive for 3 years.
What?
Coffee's literally just pointing.
And
My eye! My
you
eye!
you just see
Soy jacking, sorry. Oh!
My eye!
you see this adversary coming at you.
What
And you
in the
realize
heck?
Oh
it is a
my
piece of
God.
all of you.
Ah!
And deep in your minds, you had always wondered why you had never been killed after multiple escape attempts, all the nonsense you've caused,
Oh my God, I hate it.
and now you realize why.
No offense.
Wait. If there's a piece of
Ah!
Taria in there, there's a piece that wants to be friends.
Taria,
Wait a minute.
no!
I think, hear me out. I think what would have wanted to be friends was the head, and that is the reason why it's Kavi and not Darius.
Oh
Wait,
my
are
God.
you telling me that
The
she
body will
hallucinates
want a
too?
hug. I'm sure of it.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God. I lose my mind. I don't care about the legs. I had made my peace with like, oh, they made these legs for their selfish reasons and everything, but I had learned to rely on the eye a lot. So seeing the eye does trigger me a lot. And I become like very, very, very
Oh
angry.
my
Kind of
I
like
Lord.
can
Okay.
see that.
out
I
of
have-
my mind angry about the eye and wanting the eye back.
I have a theory that if the body is Taria's, it will respond
You can
well
try.
to a
You can
hug.
try, but
would
I
like-
don't think it's gonna be
I
worth
How
don't-
it.
close are we?
They're advancing pretty quickly.
Oh my
You
lord,
probably
Taria,
about
my God.
60 feet at the moment.
Please,
Please
don't
60
do
don't.
feet
it.
is not close enough to run for a hug.
Please
Um,
don't.
as it's advancing, you can see on the back there's a sword on one side, but on the other side they draw a crossbow and
Oh,
take a
no.
shot.
Goodbye.
No.
No!
Bye, guys.
Let's
Bye, guys.
see.
I
Where's
love
my
you.
D4?
Oh no.
All right, they're targeting Scarlet.
Of course they
Of
are!
course they are.
Bitch! Hey!
Oh
Um,
my god, are you okay? You're not okay.
Oh, my eye.
Doesn't
Look
mean
at it.
does
It's
a
all
12
taken
hit?
out.
No.
It does.
Let's see. Where's Nope, that's the wrong one. That would have been bad for you.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
So draws this crossbow, and Scarlet, you notice this that before you had to have your eyes closed, have the third eye open,
Yeah.
has all three of them open for this moment.
Oh, no,
Um,
she fixed it! Ah,
And
ugh.
this huge bolt just slams into you, and you realize it's not even like an actual bolt. It's almost like energy and data. You take 18 points of damage.
Jeez.
Oh.
And I need you to make a
Holy
noir save. So D20 plus your
My noir.
noir modifier.
Oh, damn.
Gosh, damn.
Ah,
Does that
wow. Wow, that is a terrible roll. I got a 4.
So it kind of just freaks you out, and your muscles are going weird, and your circuits are going weird, and you are having trouble moving.
Guys.
So
I don't
Scarlet
feel
is more or
okay.
less incapacitated at the moment, and this army is approaching, and now you're starting to get glimpses of them coming around the sides as well.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm gonna scoop up Scarlet and like toss her down the
You're tossing her down
board.
the stairs. You don't want to carry her.
Blah, 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 blah.
Priority is getting her out of the way of the next crossbow bolt.
Okay, so you just shove Scarlet
Just
down the
realized-
stairs. Um,
I
I
just
love that.
realized I could have gone with her.
Do I don't want to make this question, but I feel like I would like to know if I was watching this. Do I take extra damage for just falling down the stairs?
God, I hope not. Kartik just got a new healing keyboard.
you know,
Don't worry, I'll heal you. That was the wrong
we'll say
spell.
no.
Okay,
Taria
thank
kind of
you.
like gently shoved you.
But
It wasn't
also in a rush.
super far.
Only Taria's heart
So
is
it
so
was.
pure
It's like a.
that she can be the only person that throws someone down the stairs gently enough so it doesn't damage
So
them.
it's like a
That is-
short. It's a short staircase and like a landing and another staircase down.
That
And
is just how good
if
she
there hadn't
is.
been the landing, you would have gone all the way down and probably taken some damage. But you fall down. You're out of range. Everyone following, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in the back.
Okay.
So if any more crossbow bolts hit, they'll hit the one with the highest.
Okay, so everyone's running. You guys scoop up Scarlet. Maybe one arm over each shoulder, and you're just running. You're in the back. Everyone roll a handwriting check to see how far, if you can maintain a lead here. Scarlet, yours will be a disadvantage.
Is this a group check?
Yeah. Well, I assume at least one of you is helping Scarlet. So
I got an 8.
I
8.
got a 4.
Mhm.
Guys, I got a 16.
This is not the time for bad rolls!
I got 21.
Yes!
21.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, it was a 15 plus 6. My handwriting is superb. I studied
Oh,
with
that's
the monks.
right.
It is.
Yeah, you said it. With the monks.
Yeah.
So Kavi's starting to stumble, and Taria at one point just heaves the still kind of limp form of Scarlet over her shoulder, scoops up Kavi, is moving Kavi along.
Oh
Kartik's
my god.
kind of watching over the shoulder.
That's so cool.
This is so cool.
The adversary, as we're going to
Finally
refer
found
to
the
it,
underground city.
as you were going down, it looked like it was taking a moment scanning for it, but it was definitely honed in on the four of you.
No.
So it is not far behind. So you're running, you're racing, and it's you can just kind of see the people ahead of you, and there's different passageways, and clearly there's at least a couple people that know exactly where they're going, and they're racing through them, and there's kind of some doors you can shut, just to delay it a little bit. Everyone give me another handwriting check. Scarlet, you're no longer at disadvantage.
Okay, I think that
Just to
makes-
see if you can maintain your distance ahead of the adversary and keep up with the other group.
I got a 22, baby.
So I got a 3.
I'm so sorry. I got
Got
an
an
8.
11.
Okay,
With a
so
what? With a +6 or
I
plus
rolled a
5?
5. I rolled
Oh
five.
my
wait, so
God.
Scarlet,
Oh my
what
God.
did you have?
Damn.
At 20, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22.
So you basically just like backflip off of Taria and just like keep running.
It's that's the pure adrenaline of the hatred that I
so
have for
funny.
this weird
Charlotte's like,
ass
we're so
being.
back.
And
You were so back, and then I
and you're still in the underground, so it's still kind of damp and wet, and you're slipping, and you're helping each other up and moving each other along, and you're starting to lose sight of the group behind or ahead of you, and the adversary and now you actually hear the soldiers are managed to squeeze themselves in here too, are starting to chase you, and you're running, you're racing. Is there anything else anyone wants to try as you're going?
Can
I'll
they do an
call back.
illusion on us?
Oh yeah, do the illusion. That's much better than my idea.
You took like 15 minutes to do that last time as you used Scarlet's blood to write
Oh,
sigils
yeah.
and runes. So you are
Which
welcome to try
means
that,
you
but
run.
I don't know if I would recommend it.
Would I be stationary? Do I have to be stationary while doing it? Or is it possible to do it while running, but very
So
messily?
the spell work you did last time just kind of disguised something as long as someone wasn't focused right at it.
Oh.
If
also
you
very
want to
good.
try to do something better than that on the run, you can, but it will be a very high DC because you will have to do it to all four of you.
Mhm.
So it's not impossible, but it is an incredibly high DC.
Poppy rolls 4 nat 20s.
Let's go!
That would be
I mean, you
so
do have
insane.
creativity points, right?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'll go with
Um,
my idea
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Well, you decide whether or not you want to do that, which is to call back to the adversary and say, if there's part of me in there, I know you want a hug. Clink your sword against the wall 3 times if you want a hug, and I will give you one.
Wait.
Crossbow bolt.
Oh.
Shit.
Does it hit someone?
I don't know.
Taria
Does it hit?
does a hang on, I gotta find the modifier here. Does a 16 hit.
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
As you were shouting that, it goes it's like smashes into the wall next to you. Like there's like some like stonework that just shatters and the dust and shrapnel goes everywhere.
I got you. You like high fives better.
Second
Taria,
bolt.
I think they only stole your body because they would never be able to steal your soul.
I honestly
It's
think
just
they
the only
inherited
way that Taria
Scarlet's
can
That's
understand
so
that this
cute.
person does not
That's
want
so
hug.
cute.
So there was another crossbow bolt. What's the roll on that?
That one missed too.
Oh, okay. Great. Cool.
But the
Okay.
I
adversary
guess
is
we're
getting
still running.
closer.
Still running, I guess. I want to make sure I'm in back.
'Kay.
Because, again, if there's a crossbow bolt that comes, I have like 30 hit points.
'Kay.
I don't know what everyone else has, but I know mine is a lot.
Okay.
I don't
So
think this is gonna work.
Kavi, Scarlet, Kartik, do you want to try anything?
I don't know, man. I kind of just want to run.
Same.
I
I
can't
would like to get out of here.
Run.
Yeah. I don't think that it's wise for us to stay and fight.
Um,
Did anybody wait? Did those people that were with us? Did they leave? Did they
They're, like,
run
ahead
this
of
way
us.
too? They're ahead of us.
pretty much anyone that
Okay.
that did not already make it through there would have tried to go out one of the side exits of that building and is probably dead.
Ay,
Damn.
yay.
There was a lot of soldiers. All
Yeah.
right. One more handwriting check.
Okay. Okay.
I got a 20.
Yeah.
Hey.
Is this a natural or a dirt?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
Well,
yeah, now
creativity
you have
points.
creativity
You should have
points.
rolled for the runic stuff apparently.
Yeah.
I've been like shaking the die in my hand this whole time.
All
that's
right,
funny.
so Kavi with the natural 20.
I got a
Taria,
16.
16. Scarlet,
I got an 8.
8. Kartik,
10.
10. Okay. So you're starting to kind of pull away a little bit. The adversary doesn't seem to be in a giant rush. Like it's following at
No, that's
that
scary.
really
No.
creepy
Yeah,
pace
that's
where it doesn't seem like
I
they're
hate
going
that even more.
fast, but they
No.
never seem to be fading away.
That's like how sharks swim. They look like they're moving so slow, but they're not at all.
Yeah,
And you finally get to the tunnel you're in like breaks into an opening, and you see that there are these two huge, they look kind of like pipes almost. They have these big huge gates that look like they could be pulled down, heavy enough that even Taria would probably have like issue lifting it back up once it was down. And it seems like maybe here there was a little bit like you think you maybe hear people that went down the right, but they could have gone down the left. So
Oh,
you have to make a decision where you would like to go. So
wait,
we'll
left
do
and
this. We'll
okay.
do this in order because we're running and we're frantic.
who's
Um,
at the back?
s-
Who's at the front?
we'll say Scarlet's at the front, or no, Kavi, you're at the front because
Because of
you,
the nat 20?
yeah, because you finally managed to find your footing and just using the staff kind of pogoing off the walls. You gonna go to the right or the left?
Okay, wait, but what
So,
did I hear from the left and what did I hear from the right?
from a brief moment, it, you know what? Tell you what, make a proofreading check for me.
Oh no. That's a 13 plus 2, 15.
Okay. You could hear noise coming from both. You feel like the larger contingent of people, just based on the noise and the footfalls, you think they went to the right.
We're gonna go right.
All right. So Kavi, you take to the right. Scarlet, you would have been next. Which direction are you gonna go?
I will follow Kabi.
Kavi. All right. So Kartik, 2 tunnels, the big heavy doors at the top, to the right or the left.
I'll do the same. I'll do a check as well.
What are you checking?
I would like to see. I don't know. I want to see if I want to see if what like left or right. What's going on in the left or in the right?
Proofreading.
I didn't know how to describe it because I didn't know what Kavi asked for. I did get a nat 20.
Oh,
Nat
shit!
20.
Proofreading, so it's a 21. Yay, I
21.
get how many points do I get to add?
One.
Just
One
one.
creativity point. Yay, I can use my
So you
board.
glance, pause real fast, and your cat ears are a little more sensitive and attuned to things, and it definitely sounds like the majority of people went to the right. There might have been a
Okay.
few stragglers that went to the left. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe they think they know what they're doing. But it sounds like the majority of people agreed that the right path was the way to go.
Why? I guess I'll go right too.
Okay. Taria, we come to you. The 2 tunnels, the big gates at the top. What would you like to do?
Can you close, how, I'm sorry, how do you close the gates? Because I was thinking
Basically,
about
Oh
sealing
my
off
God.
both of
reach
them.
up and just kind of pull it down. And once you
Okay, I'm
once you
gonna,
slam it down, it's going to be a lot of work to pick back up.
I was gonna do that for the left one. Like everyone just went to the right, right?
So yeah, everyone went to the right. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that for the left one so they don't follow any of the folks who went down that tunnel who are confused. And then I'm gonna go to the right one and I'm gonna try to like turn around and like do it from inside the tunnel and do the same thing.
Okay.
You
Oh
know?
my God, thank you. You're
So
so
that
smart.
everyone's protected. Theoretically.
I literally did not think of
So
that.
this is going to cost you a few moments.
I know.
You could Trying to debate if I want to make you roll for this or just tell you what your options would be. I would say you would probably be able to easily pull one down because the gates are from the outside, so they're easier to pull down from the outside. So if you don't pull
So
down from
if
the
I wanted
inside,
to,
it's going to be harder.
okay. What if could I could I pull it down from the outside and then like run really fast under the gate before it closes? Is that
Um,
like physically possible, or is it like not that kind of gate?
no, you have to like pull it all the way down.
Oh, I understand. I understand. Okay. No, I feel like the original plan still stands. I don't want the AI folks to get, or the adversary or whatever, to kill anyone else. And there are more people down the tunnel that I'm going, but I want to make sure that I have it. No, my handwriting's pretty good. It's an athletics type check, so I'm gonna stay with my plan. I'm gonna
You got
quickly
this.
yeet down the left one, and then, well, I don't know. Do I have to make a check for that?
You're gonna have to make checks for them. Do you want to? I should give you ideas.
I've got creativity points.
Well, no, I was going to say if you're trying to protect the majority of people, that they're in the right tunnel.
That would be in the right tunnel. I know. But then I can't be with my friends. Hang on a second. Um, okay. So, sorry. I see you dancing.
Ta-da-da, ta-da-da-da. That's the new intro.
Okay. But like, okay. So they're coming. We have two tunnels. You can really only close them from the outside. But like, I don't want to do like a noble. I would like to save everyone. That doesn't include sacrificing myself. So like,
Because then you could save more people.
but like theoretically, I could try and like leave on the. I could. God dang, Taria is just probably like pacing back and forth outside the tunnel while you guys all run.
I was gonna say we're probably like very far away from her
Don't
at this
do
point 'cause we're
that.
all running.
No,
Tell
but
you
because
what,
now you have less time.
give me a proofreading check.
Oh, no. Okay. Proofreading check. It is a 10.
Okay. Um,
All is well with the world.
yeah, you're not able to learn much from that. Like they both
Okay.
look like they're going to be kind of tough to pull down.
Okay.
The right side one might take you longer to pull down.
Okay. I will catch up with you. That's what I'm gonna call out. And then I'm gonna close the right one from the outside because I have a good chance of it. Because that way, the more people will be saved. And then on the left one, I'm gonna try to do the thing where I close it from the inside.
Okay. Give me a handwriting roll for the right side gate.
Okay. It is a 23.
Oh yeah. Even though it looked like you slam it down, even to someone of your strength, it is going to take a bit of time to lift. Like even by yourself, you might not be able to get it back up.
And the thing has the body of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you
It
go over
does
the
have my body.
so go to the left side now.
Yeah.
From
And
the
I'm
inside.
gonna go like in, but I'm gonna try and like protect. Yeah.
Okay. Handwriting check.
Also, maybe they'll think that maybe they'll hear me going down the left and be like, oh, that's where everyone went, you know?
But then you're endangering people that
It's a 12.
12. Okay, so you're pulling it.
No.
As you get inside and you get a little bit of a hand grip, and it's hard because it's kind of slippery, and you see the adversary coming at you, and draws the sword, crossbow in the other hand, and comes at you, and you just get the gate down in time to block the sword.
Oh, thank
blow.
God.
Oh my
And
God.
it reaches down, starts trying to grab at the bottom, and give me one more
Contested
handwriting
strength
check. Give me a handwriting check.
A
Oh,
handwriting
I'm
check.
just
Oh
You're
my
good at
God.
handwriting.
This
You can do
is-
this.
I can do that. Oh! I'm a roll with advantage. I have 4 creativity points.
Do you
Okay.
need to roll with advantage before you?
I,
Wait, is that how that works? Do you have to call it beforehand?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
call
Yes,
it.
if you're
Call it
rolling at
beforehand.
advantage, you have to call it beforehand.
Okay,
I'm
I might
gonna
have messed that up
I'm gonna
once.
do that.
No,
Me
wait, I
too.
never rolled with advantage.
I definitely
It's a
did.
good thing I did. My goodness. One of them was a nat 1.
Oh my
Oh!
god.
The other one was a 14. So that's a plus
Okay.
6. That's 20, an unnatural 20.
Okay, so
Jesus.
Goodness gracious.
so the adversary quickly like puts the things on its back and grabs the bomb, trying to lift it up. And it for a moment, it's just kind of in a stalemate. And all of a sudden, you
No.
reach up, grab down, jump up,
And
put your
yell,
foot on the bottom,
"Watch
and
your
go.
toes!"
The additional
No,
body
the
weight just
adversary doesn't
slams
have
it
toes,
down.
remember?
Oh, that's true.
It's true. The adversary has but
Scarlet's legs.
Scarlet's legs. And so for a moment, you're just on the other side. You're looking at this face that belongs to one of your friends, but it's not
Oh.
your friend. And the glowing eyes,
I hate
And
that.
the ears are definitely honed in on you. And for a moment, it actually like listens to the other side.
I will bang on the thing. Hello!
And it reaches down and
Oh
grabs it.
shit!
It starts to
Run!
lift,
No!
and it's going very slowly.
Don't.
But then, like,
what-
some of the
what
AI
happens-
soldiers are coming in.
Oh god, I forgot there's
do
more.
you think-
I'm so stupid.
Do you think it would be blocked if I just stood like on the gate, like if I like like
No,
against a no.
I think for the adversary alone, potentially. For the adversary and the
All of
additional
them, no.
soldiers,
Okay.
no.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, oh, and then I'm gonna run down the thing and yell very convincingly, I am coming, my friends,
Okay.
so that they know that everyone down there is.
The adversary is very honed in on you and is definitely still trying to lift that gate. So
I don't like this.
Can I like poke the ceiling with my sword as I'm leaving? Try and cause like a cave-in's probably not a very smart idea, but like I'm a little not in the best headspace at the moment.
A controlled cave-in. Is that
yes,
what
I
That's
want
what I'm
that to
driving for.
happen.
That would be fun.
So we're gonna do 2 checks. A handwriting check to see if you can do it, and then a peer review to see if you can survive it. The
Oh my
DC
god.
for the handwriting check is going to be 17.
Whoa.
I used up all my creativity points. So I have no way to get an advantage. All right.
You could cause the
You have
cave in
plus
creatively.
6 to handwriting.
I do, but I don't want to die. Okay. So that's a 15 for causing it.
Okay, so you pull out your sword and you just wham, wham, couple of hits, and then you spin around, just pommel jam it, and you start see the crack, and then like rocks start falling, and you get the sense that the shit's about to fall. Now give me a peer review check. DC, I think because you were causing it and have kind of an idea where it was going, it's not going to be as high. DC 12 to make sure you can get ahead of it and make sure that everything's not falling on you.
What's that face?
I'm actually quite nervous. 16.
Oh,
16.
oh
So-
my gosh.
As the adversary is looking through the gate, all they see is this rocks falling and there's dust and just this fleeting image of Taria running down the path as things continue to, and just slowly it just fills up. And Taria, as you are glancing back, you just lose sight of everything that's back there. You're just kind of running into darkness at this point.
Goodness.
Goodness gravy.
Goodness gravy.
Give me another handwriting check.
Oh.
Okay.
Let me know if it's an 18 or above.
I don't
Oh.
like that.
It is definitely not. It is a 5. Plus
Okay.
6, which is 11.
Okay. So in the other tunnel, like you heard some crashes and some noises, and there was maybe a couple of small cracks that appeared on the top, but that tunnel stayed intact.
Oh,
Oh,
I
so the
almost killed my friends.
so the
Oh.
18 was to see if you destroyed everything else.
Yeah, I was to see if the other side of the tunnel came down.
Oh,
My
I'm really
God.
glad I failed that check.
So Taria is running off into the tunnel to who knows where by herself. Scarlet, Kartik, Kavi, you've been hustling for probably mile, 2 miles at this point, and you realize that Taria is no longer with you.
Guys, where's Taria? Like,
Taria was behind us, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Wasn't she? Where is she?
She was
Where is
behind
she?
us. She was behind us. She
I
said
mean,
she'd
don't
catch up.
stop running, but like,
Oh,
turn
I keep
around.
running.
Concerned, but not that much concern.
It's like, oh, okay, I keep running.
Yeah, I keep looking behind me.
Did she say something before?
Yeah,
Like,
she said she'd
She was
catch up.
following us.
She was following us, and then she said, I'll catch up with you.
Oh, she said something? She was
Yeah.
that you were the last one that came in, right?
She
Yeah.
said, I'll catch up with
Oh,
you.
I guess she'll catch up with us.
So I assume she's right behind us, but we gotta keep running because
She's right behind me, isn't she?
She's right behind me, isn't she?
You know, and Kartik, as you continue to glance back as you're running, and you don't see anything, you don't hear anything. There's just
Wait, I gotta move
darkness
my
back
ears. Hang
there.
on. I need to move my ears like I'm listening.
And eventually the group of people you're with, um it just kind of dumps out into like this very rundown portion of the city. You can actually see like kind of like the like not necessarily like forest, but like woods and trees and plains and grass. And you realize that you are almost at the edge of the city you had been in before. Um, this is how you were essentially going to get out before um, all this happened. Um, and as you're looking around, people are just dispersing everywhere. No one's really paying attention to you. Like Kartik, you catch the eye of Victorian real fast, and he nods at you, um, and just goes with his people. And as you stand there for a few minutes, it's just the three of you.
No. Oh no.
she dead?
What happened?
Can I try to see if I can look around to see Taria?
Sure.
Like to see if I can find Taria.
Perforating
Where
check.
like all these people. Well, not ideal. Proofreading. Plus nothing. 12.
You know, you're looking around, and as the last couple people are running, um, you don't see Taria, but you do see you scoop it up. It's a satchel,
What?
full of supplies. Like it's got like
Oh,
some
hell yeah.
blankets, a little bit of
Oh.
food in it. This looks like someone's go bag that they dropped.
Okay.
I keep the shit out of that. Haha, okay. Second
But the
best.
you stand there for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, until it's just the three of you left.
Oh.
Oh.
What? Where did she go?
Maybe she found a way out of the city that it led to another spot.
Well, there were two ways. We could have gone left or right, and we all went right. And she was gonna come right.
Did she go left?
Did she go left, or did she get? Because there were people behind us. So they. Did she go left?
Where does the guy is the guy like the Victorian guy still there, or did he leave too?
You probably could have stopped him before he left if you'd wanted to.
Oh, but I
Um,
didn't know we were missing. Oh.
I do want to try to stop him before he leaves.
Oh, I
Okay.
think he already left. Oh, okay. I thought he.
So
left.
he's
Hey,
just at the edge, and he
hey!
sees you, and he's like, "What?"
Where does the left tunnel go? The left side. We took right.
Why?
Where does the left one go?
Our
Because we're
friends-
missing our most
friend.
strongest person in the
We're
team who
missing
is
our
also our friend.
friend.
I don't know. That's not the path out.
Then why did people go that way?
But where does it go? What do you mean? You live there. What do you mean you don't know where it goes?
I know the paths out. I don't know every inch of the Undercity.
Okay, so
It
who
probably
knows?
leads out.
Probably.
Eventually.
If it leads out, then why would
Eventually?
you know?
And why do you, if it probably leads out, why do you say that it's not the path out?
Yeah,
Because
this
we
is,
got out this way very quickly, did we not?
but what?
Okay.
Who
Where did-
knows? Who's going to know where that leads to?
Where did our
Honestly,
friend
probably
go?
some of the scouts.
The
That's who you're
scouts?
supposed to
What
go
are the
meet.
scouts?
Oh,
Who
we
are
have
the
to go.
scouts? Oh, we
Okay.
have to go meet the scouts.
Yes, the
Okay.
person you were going to go meet.
That they're a
I don't
scout.
know if you want to do that anymore. Go ahead. Maybe you can find someone there that can help you. We need to go to ground, find somewhere
Oh.
new, figure out how the hell they found us.
We have to find Taria.
Okay, so let's go find this person. And instead of asking them the thing that we were supposed to ask them who about entering Neretropolis, whatever, let's go and
Let's
ask
go and
them
ask
to
them if they
how
have
we can find Taria.
nowhere Taria
instead.
went. Where did she go?
Maybe Taria's gonna meet a. Okay, this is hoping Taria is thinking as we are. Maybe she's gonna go to the scouts too. Maybe she'll remember it. Huh?
I don't think we were told that we were going to the scouts next, were we?
We were told to find the plane,
Yeah.
the flame, twin fires in the plains.
Okay.
Copy.
Okay. Got it. I understand.
Oh no.
Kavi, roll me a d20.
No.
Oh no.
Because you technically had a
course.
d20 while you were running.
Cursed cat.
Hey, so I have a 2.
Oh
Cursed
my
cat.
god.
And as you're looking around for Taria, you see it.
No.
It's
Which
her.
one?
It's her.
The rock
Mhm.
with the lips and the eyes. And it just stares at you.
And she
And
twiddles her
it can
toes.
barely, the sense of dread it imparts on you barely compares to your sense of dread about what might have happened to Taria. But still, even when it's gone, that shudder and your next check is at disadvantage.
Can I go to
No.
sleep now?
No.
I mean, you're in the middle of a field at the end of a tunnel where enemies may or may not be coming. So, sure.
Let's not.
Kavi just cries internally and says, "The rock, cursed rock was back."
Okay, I'll try to scoop her up and just carry her, and I don't know, we just walk. I don't know where to. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Follow
Okay.
the people. I don't know. Walk.
Well, the
random
people went
direction.
every direction.
Just walk.
Okay. Do you want to head back into the city? Do you want to head out of the city? Stay on the outskirts? Just find somewhere to hide?
I think it will be a good idea to find somewhere to hide.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we should do that first.
Someone give me a research check.
Who's good at that?
Yeah, Kartik.
Me.
Yeah.
21.
Ooh.
Oh shit, you were
Is that
good
nat
at
20?
No, it was a 19.
Okay.
+2.
So you find a couple of buildings that look like they're hollowed out. Probably would have be able to withstand, the elements or whatever. It's only like noon, like a little afternoon. But you decide that those are probably too close to where you exited from in the event that someone does come that way. So you go a little further out and you end up finding what's actually it's almost more like a storage shed, but it's big enough that the three of you can sit in there comfortably. There's nothing much to it. A couple empty burlap sacks, maybe a couple of gardening
Dude,
tools.
that's so sad.
But there's enough that you can sit there comfortably, take in the moments and just rest for a second.
Let's all just cry together.
And
I
as
feel like
ever, go ahead.
honestly, I wouldn't be crying. I would be like actually like shaking with anger and just like having like a really, really rageful moment situation going on.
Coffee is too stunned to cry.
I am responding with anger and
back.
violence. I just don't have anything to be violence towards to.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Well, as Scarlet is pacing and Kavi is crying and Kartik is keeping an eye out, and Taria is somewhere. We're gonna draw to a close for this episode.
No, that's so
No.
sad.
We will find out what happens next time. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the Forge.
Bye.